Hello everyone, today's video is going to be episode 8 of our Escape from Tarkov Standard Edition playthrough. Now if you've been missing the live streams of this series, make sure you're subscribed and hit that bell button so you get notified of when that happens. Also, if you're looking for the full unedited VODs, that's available for channel members Sergeant and up, so check out that blue join button down below. But anyways guys, today we're cranking out a couple of Shoreline quests and then tying it off with an interchange raid. There's a couple of really intense firefights here, but a lot of small tips and tricks for how to play Shoreline. So with that out of the way, I'll jump straight into it. As always guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content, and enjoy the show. This is a decent spawn. We're gonna go up and check the tower. So you gotta be kind of careful fucking around in this tower because a lot of people will try to rush to it straight off the bat. So if you do come in here, you have to be fast. We're checking for morphines. If we can get another morphine, I'll be very happy. It's okay too. Let's make sure we're on single. We're never really ever going to use full auto on this thing. Books are nice. I think they're about 50k to vendor. Want to check the safe. 2 LCDs down there, which is good. It's decent money, nothing crazy, but better than nothing. I don't really want to spend time going through all the cabinets because that can just lag. That can just take a little too long. And with where we spawned, I really don't want to get trapped in here. So we're gonna just exit now. If you come to this location later into a raid, you can usually get away with checking those cabinets, but because we're in the beginning, a lot of players come up here real fast. I don't want to get caught up here. Keeping our eyes open as we move. I'm assuming a lot of the players are going to be over in this area or in the north. Alright. So we're going to check this cache. Always check the caches if you know where they are. It's just easy money. Most of the time. Or some of the time. Ooh, 20 BP. That's actually pretty good because we are using 7.62. Alright, so our goal right now is to kill scavs with our AKM. There's 2 good places to do it. One is going to be over here near the pier. A lot of scavs spawn there. Second place is going to be at the power station or the water station. And then there's a couple of lesser scav spawns near extract at tunnel. And north near waterfall extract near the T72 up there. But the 2 most reliable scav spawn areas are going to be to my left and right here, which is up. I want to kind of third party this if possible. So they're shooting over here. I saw the scav. He's looking in this direction. So that second shot that I heard over here has got to be the player. I think it's a Mosin down there. Check our back real fast. Just always good to do like a little 360 just to kind of get acclimated to what the fuck is going on. He's got a Mosin, so I'm gonna press the advantage. I saw the Mosin. I'm gonna go for a wide left flank. Get a friend. So it's a 2-stack at least. I'm gonna punch out, go around, and try to hit him down the angle. Unless he's really brave and pushes that body, I should be able to catch him off guard here. But if he's really good, he's gonna be checking the whole flank. Alright, that's 2 down. So there might be a third. There could always be more. Usually want to play like there is more, but the position that I'm at right now, I have eyes on a lot of the ground in the low ground. So we should be able to sweep this pretty simply. Yeah, just because of our position, it really let us scan this pretty easy. Now, there might be a third party coming in, so we do want to speed this up. Okay, looks good. Alright, we're gonna tag and bag real fast. Level 22, good fight, good fight. I'm gonna drop this for this. Okay. I want to see if this guy is loaded with BP. No, he's not. So we're fine. What's the largest stack? Like 5 mans. Unless you get third party. So he fell into that big trick where like you look at where the gunshots are coming from. So I'll try to demonstrate once I get over there. So I initially engage him from over there. So his initial reaction, of course, is going to be to check that area. But what I did is I engage from there, the noise comes from there, and then you flank far right over here. That's where I shot him from. And you can really see from his perspective how that flank really works. And why it's important to punch out after you engage. Because you'll catch him looking the entire different direction. We're going to take this. So that really demonstrated why it's important to try to get flanks off on breaks of engagements. I don't know if he finished killing these scavs, so we do have to be careful here. This is a pretty dangerous area that we're in. We're gonna push down to the pier. Oh my god. Oh, we could have died there. I didn't even hear him throw the nade. That could have been so bad. And I'm stuttering like crazy on this map. The only danger about going to this building is that scavs can spawn at the back there, and if players push on you, they can cut you off, because there's one entry to this place, right? Switch to full auto just because we are in a building. I doubt there's anyone here because there's scavs and there are players here. But you never know. You never want to assume it's clear. Okay, now we don't want to spend too much time here because just like the tower, you can really get cut off in this location because they just have to watch the mouth of the bridge. So we're going to just try to loot everything in here pretty fast. I'm only really going to hit the computers and the 2 safes. There's 2 safes and a couple of computers in here. There's also a couple of drawers on the bottom. There's actually quite a few drawers, so if you need like quest items or crafting items, it's like a great place to get it. While you do have the chance of getting cut off in this building, you can really get good eyes through the windows. You just have to be careful, right? Because these offer a lot of protection, and looking out in through a sunny day with the windows. All right, someone sees us. So we're getting camped in right now. So there's a player watching us. We're gonna take our time here, make sure everything is in order before we push out, because as soon as we try to get out of here, it's gonna be pretty rough. Now he engaged me on the right side of the building, which leads me to believe that I'll be able to use the left to try to get out. If I stay low, I should be able to get out of all of his line of sight. So we're gonna hug left and use the barricade to get out, because I want to get out of here before he gets a better position to watch all of it. I do have to clear these scavs before we move. Fuck, we don't really have time to be messing around with this. We have to just go. I don't want to get cut off of the pier. I need to get out of that pocket. So just know that you can take that second lower route, and it's safe because he shot at us from the right flank. So we're putting things in between us and him, breaking that line of sight and moving out fast. If we spend too long sitting in there trying to come up with a plan, he has the opportunity to push into a better position, which then lets him cut off the entirety of the bridge, including the low ground. I'm going to save my sprint to get over this road and up onto the hill. That's going to be my safe spot. I'm probably going to take fire as I do that. But it's much better than the option of sticking on the low ground here, just going through all the sand, because there's no cover. So we're gonna go for this break right here in the fence and try to get up and over into the tree line for cover. Want to make sure you're not running in a straight line here. Great way to get sniped. And I'm scanning the top of this ridge real easy. And you know what? We're actually just gonna keep running this direction with the rocks behind us. So we should be pretty safe here. I'm gonna try to slow it down and get my stamina back because I don't want to be stuck here. I think I can jump over this. Yeah, I'm gonna side jump that. I'm gonna side jump again. And then we can kind of chill here. I do still want to get in the tree line with all the concealment. So that's priority right now. But we should be able to lose this guy just based off of the speed and distance we've created between us and him. They're kind of laggy. Shoreline servers are complete garbage right now. It's unfortunate. Okay. We're gonna get low here. And just pack our mags. We gotta make sure we're topping off our mags with 3 magazines, just because when you cycle through them, you can run out of ammo real fast. I'm choosing to load it with BP, just for that extra punch. BP has some of the best penetration in the game. Footsteps. He knows I'm here. He's stopped. I'm gonna create distance using a frag. He's trying to hunt me. So right there, once again, it's like a smoke bomb, right? You drop it at the feet and run. He's not gonna push through because he doesn't want to get fragged. Now we can set up in a better position and see if he chases through again. So he heard me ADS right there, which is how I knew he heard me. We're gonna try to splint out from the right and catch him on his right flank. Yeah, he knew I was there from when I tried to aim down sight. See if we can hit him on his flank right. Oh god, these rocks are so buggy right now. I don't think we can do this because the map is fucked. I'm gonna get away from the rocks because I don't feel like dying like that. So that's a bad fight. I don't really have the gun for full auto in that situation, so I did not want to fight that. This kit right here is better for medium to long range engagement distances. So going back to day 7 where we talked about controlling range, it's very important that I don't take fights that are bad for me, right? I always have the option, especially with grenades, to reset it. So he might have pushed back. I'm not seeing him, or he could be in defilade on the low ground. I don't want to chase him down there because that once again gives up my range advantage. I'm just going to pull back and try to push for extract. He's probably going to trace me all the way to tunnel and try to catch me. So right now it's just going to be, we're have to break it down as we get there. Hope that there's no scavs in between us and the tunnel because I'll slow us down and he'll catch us while we do that. But most likely this player knows where we're going and that we're trying to extract because he pushed up real fast on us. Like he was chasing us. He knew where we were going, which leads me to believe he's going to attempt to get eyes on extract so he can camp it. So extract is going to be very hot for us now. Yeah, they butchered this map. They need to fix this map. Let's check mags again. Okay. So I know I have at least 2 full magazines, 1 in the gun and 1 in my vest. I think the second one is half. Just gotta be very careful here. We're pretty exposed. You gotta check for snipers on top of this because sometimes they'll sit on top of extract trying to get their 100-meter kill. Just gonna scope. Alright, the good news is it looks pretty clear. I'm gonna try to push for extract here and hope he's not watching it. If I was him, I'd be like somewhere near these cars, just trying to watch extract on the down slope. We didn't see him come up the slope, so we've got that going for us. But so long as we sit behind this, he doesn't peek over the left or no one comes over that, should be good to get out. Alright. So kind of a fast raid there, but we got our kills, got a couple of scav kills as well, came out with some loot. You know, it's a win. You don't have to stay in and get every little bit of loot. You know, I don't really advocate for that. Get what you can and get out. These small gains, these small consistent gains are a great way to survive, and surviving leads to more XP, more money. So small gains in the beginning, guys, especially in the beginning. You don't have enough map knowledge and enough... Oh, we fragged him. So I didn't expect that to happen. That should have 100% not happened. I don't know why he didn't move. I mean, we weren't even in a building. Like, he could have just turned around and ran, unless he fell out of sprint or something. So it looks like we literally naded him, which was good. All right, so we're getting lucky on our first raid today. Feeling pretty good about it. All right. He should not have died to that nade because we're in the open. If you're in the open and you died to a nade that's like that close, because you can hear the pin get thrown. As soon as you hear that, you just got to run. Doesn't matter what direction. So long as you instantly start running in a direction after you hear that sound, you'll clear the blast. Unless he's thrown it over there and you've run into it. So he should not have died to that, but hey, I'll take it. So we did a pretty good job on this first PMC run on Shoreline, and for a first run of the day, it pretty much could not have gone any better than that. So feeling pretty confident, we kitted up with the same exact kit, going back into Shoreline to finish up our scav kills. Okay. So we got the same exact spawn, we're gonna do the same thing, check the safe. Alright, so we're pretty much taking in the same exact kit from last raid, except we upgraded our helmet off that dead dude. We got a second frag, yeah, we're good. Alright, so once again, we're still looking for that morphine, which is why we're checking this. Otherwise, if you're not really looking for any quest items, I would not check everything in this building off the bat, because eventually someone's gonna come up here and try to kill me as we're looting all this, because it's such a hot spot for loot. Up here. Check this. Nothing on the ground, nothing on top. Check here. Wires are okay. Circuit board's okay. CPU fan's okay. Alright. We're gonna get out fast. Don't want to spend too much time in here. We're gonna push for that same cache. As you can see, like, I try not to run straight in any situation. Like, no matter what it is, even if it's like a gentle strafe left or right, you always want to have some variance in your movement. Because you'll be so surprised at how many times, like, that'll save you. Alright, just checking down low real fast. Then we're gonna hit that cache. And then we're gonna do the same thing. Playing as a solo player on pretty much any map, unless you're suppressed, you don't want to be the one to engage scavs right off the bat, because what happens is you start making a ruckus and everyone will run to you, just like what we did to those guys in the first raid. So usually when you're playing solo, you either want to make sure you can drop scavs silenced and not make any sound, or you want to third-party fights. Because if you start a fight with a scav and then you get third-partied by like 2 people, or, you know, however many, that becomes almost an impossible situation to win. And oh, there we go. And that's something you really need to consider as a solo player, especially when you're new. Like, a lot of new players don't really think about that, about like the consequence of engaging a scav first. You're making sound, and a lot of the times newer players aren't using suppressors. So when you're making sound, not only are you fighting the scav in front of you now, you now have set a timer on yourself until like X amount of players come to you, because they will come to you. You're literally ringing a dinner bell when you make noise in this game. Unless you're in a lobby with a ton of rats and they just don't want to fuck with that and just want to pistol run stuff, you might get lucky. But in most cases, if you make sound in this game, you can expect people heard it and they're coming to you. So we moved a little bit faster, so we are gonna slow it down. We definitely got to this position faster than last raid. So we're going to just chill. Try to get a feel for our surroundings. So usually you can see a lot of players push to that rock because they can overview a lot, or onto the top of this rock across the water. I don't know why he's running. Oh, it's a player. No, it's a scav. I have no idea why the scav was running. I thought that was a player, but it's a scav. So we're trying not to get the scavs to fire. We are using suppress, so we should be okay, but suppressor doesn't make you safe. It just means that that radius for people to hear you decreases. So unless someone's like real close to us, we should be okay. But you're never completely safe in this game. We're also hanging out in a pretty low traffic area, like a little in between power and gas. Because you can't transit this area. You have to use that bridge to get across, so usually players don't come up here. I'm trying to drop this other scav, but I don't know where he is. We're gonna reload, but we have the option. Checking our back. Just always, especially as a solo player, making sure you're getting a feel for your surroundings. Because like if I turn around and I scan this real fast, I know that this whole area is clear for the next like 2 or 3 minutes. Someone could come up on me in that time, but like I know it's clear for 2 or 3 minutes. Okay, there's the third scav. Once again, go check my back. No rush to focus or tunnel vision on the front. This map is just so bad right now. Now, if it was a player that I saw come out of that, I would not have turned around, because like you never want to really lose eyes on players. But it was a scav, so I know he's not really gonna stray too far from gas, and he's not gonna come towards me. Just always check your back, especially on Shoreline. There's so many angles. Really need to be careful. And we're just looking for this last scav. So, I think he's just chilling on the other side of the gas tank. Yeah, see, I'm really hesitant to cross this bridge before I hear where other players are, because they could be coming in behind me. Like, really hesitant, so we're probably not going to go down there. And that's just one of the things you have to get used to as a solo player, is like, is leaving loot, right? Like, all 3 of these scavs are out here and ready to be looted, but they're all exposed in the open. I'm a solo player. There's literally 2 amazing spots people can see me from if I go down there, like right there or up on the hill. If I try to loot these bodies, they could just run there. We're probably gonna have to leave these bodies behind. Not worth dying over. Now, if I dropped them on a scav and I had like a Mosin or something, I'd go check them. But we're rocking a decent kit, so I don't necessarily want to get down there. Okay, there we go. So like I said, shots are dinner bells. You hear shots, you can expect players like me to be coming towards you. So it sounds like they're fighting at the docks, or like the trash area. Okay, the extract over here. There's a couple scav spawns over there. So I'm guessing it's a player engaging a scav. So like this guy has a timer on him before, you know, players come towards him. This is exactly why you need to be like cognizant of how much noise you're making. We're gonna load. I would have liked to top off our mags here, but ideally we shouldn't need a whole mag of, you know, SEM62 to drop this guy. And we should have range control. So there's 2 fights. There's one over here, and there's one, someone set off the scavs down there. Sounded like a shotgun, so it's definitely a player killing a scav. Just gonna relax and see what we can see. Be patient. This isn't the best spot for me to sit. I kind of want something else to break up my silhouette a little bit more. So like bushes are good, branches are good. This tree trunk is not the best, because while it does provide me cover, visually, I stick out. Like, it doesn't break up my silhouette that much. So ideally, we're gonna... So I turned my head there to get a better accurate sound location. And it does sound like he's over here on the opposite side of the road. So that's another trick you'll see like really experienced players use. Like Veritas, I know, does it as well. So I can tell exactly where that sound's coming from. It's coming from right over here. Because as you tilt your head, the sounds will get louder or quieter. And using that information, you can pinpoint where the sound is coming from. So we're just gonna get in position to overwatch this guy. He's kind of stuck there. He can't really get out there. The main thing is just trying to get eyes on the exits. That's a suppress shot. We hear the impact, but not the report. That's behind us. Mosin behind us. There he is. Holy shit, that guy fucking lasered me. That guy looked right at me and fucking popped me. Pop the painkiller and get the fuck out. This is sketch as fuck. He literally just saw me and fucking splashed at me. So, I don't know what that was all about, but that was a little sketch. I'm gonna back out of here because that was a little sketch. I'm not gonna lie. There's no reason he should have thought that anyone was over there. So, I don't know what that's all about, but we're gonna break here. Especially because my legs are fucking busted. He could have thermaled me. Yeah, that is an option. But there's no reason for him to zoom in and scan that area. Unless he's like really, really careful. So that might be a way. But either way, we don't want to take this fight right now. This is not a fight we want to take. With legs busted. We're getting in close range, but I still don't want to flip off of single fire. That was unfortunate because the other guys had no idea that we were there. They just ran into the opening. We might have been able to kill one or two. We gotta check for sniper scav. Sometimes he's up there. But I'm fine just getting out right now. Usually there's 2 or 3 scavs here. If that one's up, that means there's a couple more up. Oh, unless someone's sniped that one. Sniper scav. I checked this for the key. There's no key. We were quiet, so I do have some time to loot these guys. I doubt those guys that shot at us are gonna try to chase me all the way up here. Because they should not really know that I've gone up here. This dead body is a little concerning. We're gonna check to see if he has a gun. He does have a gun, so he's probably killed at range. We're gonna get out of here. We're kind of on a timer because, grab this. Because we have both of our legs blacked. So we do need to get out of here fast because we only have 4 more PKs. And if we get caught in another fight and it ties us up to where our PKs run out, any other fight after that where we're like literally walking on broken legs is pretty much insta death, guaranteed kill because I won't be able to move. So we should have enough painkillers to get out of here fine. I'm constantly watching that health on my top left, making sure I don't damage myself too much healing while sprinting. And we're just gonna keep going here. Now, I do need to be careful here because scavs can spawn at this extract. It's like a 50-50, I feel like. Maybe even less. But 2 or 3 scavs can spawn here. Usually it happens later in the raid. But you never know. There could also be player scavs over here too. So I'm gonna heal up, make sure I have as much health as possible for this engagement. And then clear it and push for extract. So usually if they're here, they're in all the cars. I don't really see anything. I want to be careful of not getting too far left. But we are in the open, so I am going to have to push this pretty fast. We're going to do the same thing and swing around the right. We're going to check the top for snipers. I would probably be dead already if there was a sniper up there because I checked it second and not first. Because I was too busy watching the left. So a little misplay by me, but hopefully we don't pay for it. Another PK. I should have pre-popped a PK. I don't want to be doing this in the open. Usually if your legs are broken, you want to have your PKs rolling. You don't want to have to wait until you're stumbling around like that to eat it. You just want to eat one preemptively. Because the last thing you want to do is get caught walking like that, trying to pop a PK. Alright, Alright, looks like no scav spawn. We got enough scav kills to avoid a run through, so we're just gonna get out. Once again, small gains, nothing too greedy. Get a couple of your kills up for your quest. See if you can get a couple players and then get out. If you want to stay longer, like if we didn't have both of our legs blacked, I would most definitely stay longer. Or if we had a CMS kit, but we didn't. So best option there is to just get out, fix our legs, refresh the raid. So once again, getting out with a nice successful raid. Didn't play it too crazy. We did have that sketch gunfight, which really threw me off. But we did still manage to get out with a couple of scav kills. So same thing once again, we're going to load up with the same kit, head back into Shoreline, and try to finish our scav quest. Okay. Where did we spawn? I don't actually know where this is. Oh, okay. So if we spawn down here, I'm gonna cut left. This is a pretty far spawn from everything. So we're just gonna go left and follow the shoreline. There's something popping off on our right. If it turns... That's unfortunate. I feel for this guy. I'm sorry. We're like a minute into the raid. He had a bad spawn. Someone's leveling their strength by throwing flash grenades. We might just dookie on him real fast. If he throws another flash, we're going for him. Nah, he stopped. So we're just looking for the scavs that spawn down here. Great. So he made noise. I want to end this fast. So I was fine going for arm shots there. I don't want to expose my face to him. What are you wearing? Level 4 armor. Nice. Sure, why not? While we have room. Yeah, what is this? Ooh, okay. What is this? Ooh, okay. You can put that back. My meds. Oh, very nice. Oh, very nice keys. Okay. Good thing we checked this guy. I want to watch Stam. I'm probably going to chill here for a sec. It's a smart move. That's at power. I'm going to go for the fight where I have more information. Gunshot means more information. It does also mean more danger, but it means more information. You know what's happening a little bit more. So sometimes going with gunshots can be the safer route. But that's like a huge like asterisk there is that like you're confident in that you can pick up information from the sound. Don't just run blindly towards gunshots. If you can understand what's going on because you've played the game enough, or you can understand like what gun or where they are on the map they are, then pushing into gunfights is usually something I prefer to do than pushing into a place that has no sound. I think that's something that you'll start to pick up as you get more experience too. So like really experienced players will head to the gunshots because they have more information about that fight than going into a place with no gunshots. If they're looking for a fight. If they're not looking for a fight, then they'll just go to the quiet spot, do their quest or whatever they're trying to do. I heard a chirp. I heard a scav chirp. Oh, there he is. Oh, shit. All right. If a scav ever locks onto you, just run. Because there's a chance that he just gets a lucky headshot with his aimbot bullshit. So if a scav ever starts shooting at you first, just break and reset. Because it's like the more time you spend out in the open with a scav shooting at you, the higher likely you are that he just shoots you in the face. As soon as you drop line of sight, it kind of resets him. So now I don't know where he went. Where did the scav go? still down there somewhere. Oh, he's right there. Alright, done with our quest. We're gonna push up, see if we can pick anything off. The issue with fighting indoors in any area on any map is that third parties are so unforgiving. Because if you're the first one and you get engaged, you get locked in the room. If you're the second one and you engage a guy and you don't kill him, you're stuck camping the guy in the room, which means that the third party that comes in catches you watching the door and just sweeps it. So it's like an endless chain of like third parties eating third parties. That's usually what happens in these CQB fights. It's like the first guy, hilariously, will survive the longest. I can't tell if the sniper scav chirped or if this guy chirped. Okay. 762 PS went right through this guy's head. Alright, we're gonna check 2 key spawns here. Sniper scav might still be up. No key there. Sounds like shots at gas. We can look for a fight. I'm fine looking for a fight, so I'm gonna check this key real fast. Usually it'll spawn right there on that chair. Bolts is good. Alright. We're gonna exit and go on to the tunnel side of the map and then check it. Check a gas station, see what's up. Ooh, fuck. I need to fucking get in low ground. It's probably a player. I'm gonna frag him so he's moving. Then break out. I want to get far. I want to get far before I even think about peeking. Because a lot of this low ground here does not give me a good opportunity to look over and peek. I kind of want to circle all the way around him. Using that low ground, it's all up to him now to choose how soon he wants to check his right flank. If he's fast on the right flank check, he might catch us. But if he's still looking at where we were like a minute ago, we might catch him here. So as soon as you get engaged, you got to make that decision if you're going to fight it or if you're going to flank. Because the faster you can make that decision, the stronger your play is going to be. Thought I saw him, but I think it was a tree. Gonna slow it down because I don't want to make too much noise. If he's real good, he'll see us moving over here. But if he's not, he's gonna be looking in that old position. The only thing is I don't really know where he shot at me from. Never really had to engage someone at that angle, so I don't know where he could be. This is where map knowledge kind of comes down and helps you a lot. It's like if you know what can shoot you when you're there, your play, once again, will be faster and in turn be stronger because you'll know exactly where to go or where he'll be and where to go to kill him. But this play is kind of turning into like a winging it flank. So that's what we'll do. Unless he's rotating with me, we're going to be coming up on him soon here, I think. I want to be careful of getting too close to him because, once again, CQB fights are not good for us. Totally thought I saw something there. Gotta be careful because I'm skylining like a motherfucker. There he is. What's a scav? Huh. It's that same scav that we heard the first time. That's a new scav spawn. Like, I at least as far as I know. I mean, it's been a while since I played Shoreline, I'm not gonna lie. But scavs didn't used to wander that far out next to the tower. I'm playing this a little fast just because I'm getting a little distracted. I really should be playing it slower and watching my stamina. But yay, I'm human. I make mistakes. I get distracted. Alright. Yeah, I'm really pushing the bounds of what I should be doing with my strength. Alright. Alright, another survived raid. So with our Shoreline scav quest finally out of the way, I decided to pop into customs and try to get one of the items out of the second floor dorms for our next quest. This time, because we're playing CQB, I decided to bring in a full auto AK to deal with those close quarter engagements. Okay. I'm gonna ditch that one US round that was in the chamber. Hey, Travis, upgraded membership to Sergeant. Welcome, welcome. Carl Miller, thank you, thank you. Let's get some 07s in chat, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I was looking at chat. We kind of punched out of here real fast. I normally would not like doing that fast, but I was distracted. I don't know if I got him there. He's sitting in the bush. I heard him. Gonna do that flanky flank stuff. .50-50 that I dropped him right there. It got really blurry after we let out that first burst. The fact that he didn't shoot back means that I want to believe we killed him, but we might not have. If there's anyone across the valley, we're dead. We're just gonna chance this. Scared the fuck out of me. This is a pretty dumb play. I wouldn't recommend doing this. Oh, we got him. Oh, what the fuck happened here, boys? Alright, I'm gonna do a sweep of every blind spot real fast. Alright, we're clear. If we get killed, it's gonna be a long shot. I don't know what was going on here, but I third-partied this, and they were all just kind of sitting here. That was weird. So it's a dude with a Glock, a dude with an AKS, and a dude with the actual stock AKS that got into a scuffle there and fought, and then we just third-partied that. So that was a great example of like why it's really important that you push fast after a gunfight, because you want to catch that third party. That's your best timing. That's when you're gonna have the most opportunity, is catching them in fight or immediately after fight. I'm gonna fast peek this because we're late. There could be someone in here. Now it's just clearing the building, which fucking sucks solo. Like right there, that's just a 50-50. If you pick the wrong door, you die. When you're going in solo, I wouldn't recommend checking all the closed doors, because that takes too long and you can get caught trying to open the door. Whereas like if he opens the door to peek you, you'll hear the door open. So there's no real reason to go through every door and check, so long as you're like really paying attention to sound. I shouldn't be doing that. That's really bad. That's a really bad move. So you don't need to go through every door. Just know that some doors might be hot with someone inside them. But if he's going to come out and kill you, you're going to hear him open the door. So there's no real reason to go through and check every single door. Because the chances that you make noise and someone peeks out while you're like going into a door and trying to open something is much higher than a dude popping the door out and killing you. Because you'll hear him. So that's just a small tip when clearing like this dorm solo. It's like... You really don't need to open up every single fucking door. We checked this already? I forget. Yeah, we did. Okay. Now, going back through this building, I never assume, especially when solo, that it's clear. Because so much stuff can happen in the time that you go down here and check that. Someone could have come in behind you. And usually, you know, that happens a lot. Because customs is so small. So I never assume that this building is clear after I've come through it. Just, it's hot the entire time. You just gotta be ready for on the trigger. If you're running with a big group, you can really start clearing these rooms a lot more efficiently and safely. We're gonna open this and pie out the outside before we make a decision. Looks clear. Sprint. And then hit the wall. Alright. We're in a pretty good spot because we know there's 3 dead players on our side of the map from that fight, which means that we don't have to really worry about people coming in from behind us. It's players on the other side of the map that are going to prove to be the biggest threat. Always check to make sure that door is open or closed, because that'll give you information. Sometimes you'll catch players coming across here, but usually that's if they're pushing for marked fast. But we were pretty late here, so we wouldn't have seen them. If that door on the 2nd floor is open, it means someone's in that building. Either, most likely, trying to get marked room loot. Alright. At this point, we're pretty safe. There's a low percentage chance that someone's coming this direction from the other side of the map. Ooh, okay. That's a player. We'll get low. Oh my god. I think I got... He shot me through the bush, or I got shot from a second player. Because the first guy was on the other side of the bush, and then the second player 2-tapped me. So I'm kind of confused at how that one happened. Because the first shot was from my left. I put the bush in between me and him, so he shouldn't have been able to see me. And then got double tapped in the back. Oh well, it happens. It happens. So, unfortunately, even though we did drop that first player and get our quest at him, you guys know that I already preached this lesson, but it doesn't matter how many people you kill or how much loot you get if you don't survive the raid. And this time, it was just an unlucky spot sandwiched between 2 different players, and we just got caught. And sometimes that happens, and you just gotta roll with it and move to the next raid. So here we go, back into customs with a new kit, trying to get our quest item. Alright, we're getting in. Alright. We're very close to dorms, so this is gonna bode really well for us. We'll be the first ones in there, so hopefully Scat Boss isn't in there and we can just do the quest. But if he's in there, I'm gonna have to make that decision of if I should push through and just clear it, or if I back out and play the long game. We're fine sprinting because there should be no one in front of us. Alright, please no Scat Boss. Alright. That M4 scared the fuck out of me. I jumped a little bit, not gonna lie. We want to do this fast and get out. So the reason why I'm not checking that many doors is because there shouldn't be any players here. We spawn fast. So this is where like map knowledge helps you out. So you know you don't have to waste time checking all those corners. Vaseline's pretty good. Alright, we're gonna push to Big Red, see if we can kill any players on the way, and then drop a couple scavs if we still need to avoid a run-through. gonna keep going fast because we should still be pretty far ahead of everyone. I'm gonna check this for paracord. Oh. Usually you can hear people fucking around over here. Just why I'm being quiet and slow. I really want to get off this metal. Being on metal is usually a bad decision unless absolutely necessary. Holy shit, how many rounds? This is why I hate using AKs, because even BT and BP just doesn't do that pen that you need. Like, you really need BS. I'm gonna hold this for a little longer and then break. He's like right here. Oh shit, that was not the right button. I meant to tab, not alt tab. Is he dead? Please tell me he died. Nope, not dead. I gotta get the fuck out of here. Where did he squirt to? Well, we lost this guy. He's out there and I don't really feel like chasing him down. Alright. I'm just gonna get out and turn this quest in. Let me try closing my blinds. Okay. Oh, we did kill him. He must have bled out somewhere. I don't know where, but he must have bled out somewhere. So with our customs quest finally done, we had to go back in on a shoreline now. This time we're taking a silenced SKS because our new quest for shoreline was, guess what? Kill 15 scavs, but this time do it silent. So now we're back on shoreline, trying to get our kills again, and unfortunately, this raid does not go as I would have liked it to. And it's, for me, it just feels more reliable, but it's just harder to get your hands on those kind of guns. Where do we spawn? I think we spawn near swamp. Yep. Alright, I always check this crate by swamp because I've always, like, 50% of the time, I'll find an M4 in this crate. I don't know what it is, but this crate always spawns M4s. Alright, maybe not this time, but next time, I promise you. I feel pretty safe here because, like, no one should really be camping this spot. Like, this early into the raid, because everyone should have pushed off from here. The biggest threat I have here is scavs or people also doing this quest. But otherwise, like, with the timing in the raid, there should be no one here. There really shouldn't. If there's someone here, it's just bad luck. Yeah, there's a second ambulance. Alright. Now we'll go up to the actual shoreline. You don't need to protect the objectives. I've never seen anyone try to rip someone's marker off a vehicle in my, like, 2.5 years of playing this game. If you die, then yeah, you have to redo it. But no one has ever, I don't even know if you can actually, like, rip the marker off the truck. That would be so frickin' troll. Alright, so we're pushing for water tower. Gonna pick up a couple kills and head up to resort. And plant the marker. That is something we can definitely capitalize on. He's either going to be on this hill or he's going to be down below. I need him to shoot one more time to get all the information. So because he might be on this hill, I'm going to slow it down so I'm not making too much noise. Dear Lord. It's probably down below. Alright, that's kind of concerning. I need a clear line of sight. I don't know what these guys were shooting at before. It's a dead scav down there. Kind of sketched out, not gonna lie. Well, it's good for our scav kills, but I don't want to stick around there because they were shooting at something before me. And I don't know what it was, and I don't really have the gun to go hunting through the tree line there, because if it's a dude with a full auto, I'll lose that fight. Hey, he's cracking rounds again. Alright, that sounds like a player. You might be in the gas station, killing the scavs from inside. That's what it sounds like. The only reason I'm coming back here is because those gunshots were down there below. So I'm pretty confident he's not up on this hill in a bush with me. He's down there somewhere. Might even be on the shoreline. I'm pretty exposed doing this. I'm just trying to maintain as much ice as possible. The glass is broken, which is kind of concerning. I think he's inside. My gut's telling me he's inside from, like, this whole situation. Broken glass, dead scavs outside, but live scavs as well. We're gonna double check the low ground here. Oh, he was right there. Oh, we lost that fight. Oh, I knew I was gonna lose that fight. That was a different guy. He's shooting suppressed. More. So, just like I predicted, we were going to lose a fight to a full auto rifle, and just getting greedy and overconfident, I just pushed back in there to try to see if we could take a player, and he was right there below me on the ridge. So, good fight on him. I really did not expect him to be there because we did sweep that hill once before, but it's always going to be in that one spot that you do not check. But we're going to grab that AKM that was treating us so well in the earlier raids, pop back in on a shoreline, and get some more scav kills. Alright. I think we got 1 or 2 more raids left in me before I lose my voice again. Good news is now we can just head straight up to the top. What we can do on the way to the resort is pick off a couple of the scavs that spawn at the gas station here, the bus station. Have to be careful of people coming in behind us because we did push up here pretty fast. I don't know if that was a scav or a player. Fuck. I don't have... Oh, it's a player. gonna use that sound to zoom in. Oh, no, it's a fucking scav running around. These sprinting... That's a player. These sprinting scavs throw me off so fucking much. He's coming this way, which makes me believe he's like close on this rock. He didn't take the trajectory to go inside the wire. Like he was running this way. Holy, that stutter. Second floor. I'm gonna do this fast. He's fighting someone across the way. Yoink. That nade fucking fucked with this dude's head so hard. That nade fucked with that guy so hard. Oh, that's a rip, dude. That's a big rip. That guy, like, I knew that guy was either gonna tuck into a room or come down the stairs. Because he's fighting another dude on the opposite side of the hallway, and he's got a nade right on top of him. So his only options are to tuck into a room, which is number one, the bad play, because you get stuck in a room then. Or number two, try to move out, and just fast move out by going through the stairway. So there's a 50-50 on what he would do, and he just ended up coming to us, so that's a rip. Fuck, I'm trying to think how we do this. This quest is so annoying. Honestly, it's just gonna depend on if there's someone in this building or not. Like, a lot of Tarkov just ends up being like, is there a guy here? If yes, you die. If no, you live. Especially when you're doing quests. Like, if I wasn't locked to doing this quest, I'd have a lot more options. I think we just crossed this fast. No, we have to do auto. We have to do auto. Clearing rooms and building solo is just... fucking stuck. That is, oh my god. Alright, we used all our nades. Oh my god, I want off this map in this server. I can't deal with this anymore. Just get me out. We're done. We're done. We're done. I can't believe that guy survived the nades. He was in the perfect spot to avoid like either one going out either side of him. That was so funny. No, it wasn't a scav. It was a PMC. That was a PMC with no backpack. That was a USEC. Yeah. Oh well. That was a little bit of a scuff firefight. I definitely fucked that up. When I hopped up, I should have been able to kill him. Like, I just got stuck and it was fucking up my aim. So I should have had him right there, but I whiffed a lot. Like, I fell into that second hole behind. I didn't expect that, and it threw me off entirely. But we got our quest done, which was what we wanted to do. I'm gonna burn sprint to get out of the area. Yeah, he probably shit himself, though, honestly, getting all those nades thrown at him. Honestly, what I should have done is equip the nade and underhand threw it out the window. That's what that was the correct play. I just didn't think of it because I rarely like equip nades. But that would have been the right proper play, is to equip the nade and then underhand throw it out the window. That would have killed him. Would have liked some scavs for my quest. Yeah, there's no scavs here. Oh well. Got a kill, got some chav kills, finish our quest. Successful raid. Alright. Only 2 kills there, but we got a lot of stuff done and didn't die. So to mix it up for the last raid of the day, I decided to let chat vote for what map we were going to play, and they picked Interchange. And I gotta say, this raid, we ended with a bang. Alright, here we go. Alright, we spawned Ollie side, which is good because we're trying to get to that quest item. Be great if we can get it. We're gonna just roam the map until our backpack is full of quest items, because we're getting to that point where we're getting a lot of item quest or items found in raid quests. So we're gonna just roam the map looking for stuff. As you can see, like, I don't really try to sprint around that much. Especially on interchange, because you can hear... Holy shit. You can hear so much through the walls. That sprinting is, I don't know how I'm supposed to reach this. This fucking ammo. It's a good frag. It's a 2-stack. He's coming around the other side. Yeah, I should have aimed. Oh, I thought he was much closer. I thought he was so much closer than that. I was just gonna spray him down, but he was just out of fucking hip fire range. Oh, just out of hip fire range. We hit him up with a couple times at that end there too. I totally thought I could have gotten there. I thought he was gonna charge me, but he was slow pushing out. It's a good play. It was a 3-stack. We took 2 of them. Yeah, no, that last bit, we fucked up a little bit. I totally thought he was closer. So that was just, the misplay there is just my gathering of information there. My perception of the situation was just off. And that got us killed. Because if I'd known he was further back like that, I would have either aimed down sight or I would have fragged him. But I thought he was charging me. Like, I heard him sprint, but he stopped the second I peeked out, so... It was good. It was a good play on him. Like, I knew that last dude knew what he was doing. The first 2, not so much. But that last dude came fucking chugging around the corner. Like, he knew I was going to be looking at the left corner. So I knew he was going to come peek us. So I pushed back to get cover because he was going to try to flank our right. So I hope you guys enjoyed day 8 of our Escape from Tarkov Standard Edition playthrough. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content. If you want to see the full VOD, don't forget to check out that blue join button down below as sergeants get access to that content. Finally, don't forget to head over to karmakut.com where your purchase supports me directly. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope I see you in the next one.